Yo, what's up YouTubers, it's SND Gaming. Today we're going to be looking at the top 3 exotics in the division. The first one we're going to be looking at is the PACM. Now the PACM is a light machine gun that is easily purchased through the vendor in the main base of operations. It costs just under £500,000 and I'm going to tell you why it's worth every single penny. As well as it looking really stylish in your hands, it has some brilliant talents and also very good stats. So look at the accuracy, and accuracy on an LMG is really good. The reload speed is really good too, which is what you need because you don't want to spend ages putting that big clip in. And moving on to the main part of the gun, which is the talents, we have reloading is 13% faster. That once again goes with the reload speed above and makes it even more better. So for example, when you're reloading and you're putting some DP into someone and then you have to reload again and then you get damaged while that's happening, this just shortens that time down and reduces your damage, reduces the amount you have to stay in cover, so it's really a handy perk to have. Armor destruction value is increased by 18% when using this weapon. This is really good because it means that those purple enemies you come against that have armor, it chews through them 18% more effectively. And going alongside that, this has an even better perk as well, which is the damage against elite and named enemies is increased by 13%, which is all those annoying yellow barred people, those heavy big ones with a shield that seem to soak up all your bullets. This hits them harder, which is exactly what we're looking for. This gun is perfect for the PvE, perfect for those challenge modes that really get on your nerves and you need to try battle through. This gun will hold you through every step of the way. Moving to the second one, I think it's got to be the Hunting M44 sniper rifle. It has an amazing potential of damage, currently at 44.7k, but it has a lot more to come. With the correct modifications, this could be an extremely powerful sniper rifle. It does have a short magazine, but most sniper rifles do. It is a nice bolt-on one. As you can see here, I have the green camo on, just because I like a little bit of difference to it. I have a nice scope on it too, and it has a nice feel. When picking those headshots off in PvE, it's really good. Now, let's look at the actual gun itself. So we have accuracy, which is really high, which is definitely what you need, and the second one that you need is a range. You want to make sure that bullet travels for a good distance. So as you can see, those stats are pretty good as they are. It's got a plus 157% headshot damage as well, which does give it that extra kick. Moving on to the talents. Weapon damage increased by 12.5% for 10 seconds after using a skill. So that just means that you can throw your skill, use your skill out, for example, if you're throwing a ball, throwing a turret, or using anything else for that matter, and then you can get your kills, so start getting your headshots, making use of that 12.5 damage. And then moving down to the next one, we have killing a target has a 22.5% chance to instantly refill the magazine. Now this is really handy. For example, think of a situation where you're doing some PvP. You're out there and you come across like 2 guys or 3 guys or as many as you want to think, and it's a long battle. Now you shoot your last round, should I say, and that bullet hits him in the head, refills your magazine, and you can finish that other guy off. You can put your whole entire clip into him if there were just 2 and you took 1 out. It's a really handy perk. 22.5% is nearly 1/4 of an actual chance. So you know, it's a really good chance, really. Moving on to the next one. Now this makes a sniper rifle really good. Killing a target with a headshot removes 100% sway from the weapon for 6.5 seconds. 6.5 seconds is more than any good sniper needs to take his headshot. So once you get 1 kill, you can just take your time and glidely slide it with no sway whatsoever to your next target and you can shoot his head off. That is perfect. Moving on to the final one. The one that has everybody talking about, the Midas. This gun is by far the most OP gun in the game, and we're going to look at why it's the most OP gun. Apart from it looking so cool in your hands, like as you can see there, it has some brilliant talent. Looking at the spec for a while, this damage can be increased a lot. The DPS for this can be moved really high with the right modifications. You have an accuracy which is pretty good for an SMG, and you have also a reload speed which is good, and the stability is pretty good for an SMG once again. As expected, the range is going to be quite down because it's mainly close combat. Now, here's what makes this gun really good. Here is what Division is looking at patching because it's that good. Critical hits increase signature skill resources by 4.6%. Now that is absolutely amazing, and if you're sat there wondering, not too sure what that means, well, basically your special that you have where you tap your left and right bumpers, that will refresh in nearly half the time. It's so fast, it does it, it's unreal. When you're shooting with those critical hits, it's just recharging so fast, it's unreal. So you pop your special, say for example you get your damage and your defense special going on, then you're putting your rounds in, you're getting your critical hits, and then that thing is charging up again so you can pop it not long before after you've done the last one. It's insane really, it's the most OP talent going, and Division is unfortunately looking at patching it, which I really hope they don't. Now let's look at what this gun also provides that also goes with that top talent. Critical hits with this weapon heal the user for 3% of the damage dealt. That is really good. So the higher your gun kicks ass basically, the more health you're going to get. How much more do you want in a gun basically? So you're getting damage, the enemy's trying to give you damage, but you're getting your health back for every time you critical hit him. And if you've ever used an SMG, that thing vibrates a little bit, but you tend to get a lot of headshots in the process because it fires that many bullets at him. So as well as your supercharging, you're also getting your health up while your super's charging, and to top it off we have critical hit chances increased by 13% while at full health. So if you're at full health, that bottom one works with that top one and your special gets charged ridiculously fast. So that to me is by far number one of the top 3 exotics to get in the Division. Now you're wondering where you get those two from, because they are definitely a must have, especially the SMG. Then them two are random drops unfortunately. However, if you refer back to my video where I was on about the farming exotics and a few tips and tricks on that, then that should get you one of these, because I have farmed a couple of times and I will show you that I have a nice collection going in here. As you can see there, I have got not 1 but 2, 3, 4 plus the one in my bag, that's 5, and plenty more weapons as you can see stacked there, ready for my own personal war. So yes, there are my top 3 weapons. Let me know in those comments below what you think is the top 3 in your case. Do you prefer one better? Have you actually got one of these guns? What do you think of them? Or is there one that you're wanting, that you're aiming to try get? Let me know and give me a shout out. Like and subscribe my channel to get further more Division content. Okay guys, till the